Breaking news: serious tension mounts in APC over Tinubu choice of vice presidential candidates. And he has up till July the 15th to change. We brought you up to speed on some APC candidates who were protesting against him, that for him to choose a Muslim when he himself is a Muslim is quite absurd. And right now, tension is mounting. Tinubu chose the brother of the governor of Katsina State to be his running mate. Many said it's a placeholder position. However, is it? So this is where the real issue is right now. Pressure is mounting seriously in APC. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. 2023 presidency, Tinubu may settle for placeholder as tension mounts in APC. All appears not to be well within the ranks of the All Progressive Congress APC over the final choice of the party for an acceptable running mate to its presidential candidate, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. This is as a result of the emergence of several camps within APC said to be jittering for the position of the running mate to the former Lagos State governor. Sources within the party told Saturday Telegraph that Tinubu might consider making the stand in candidate Alhaji Ibrahim Masari as his final choice to run with in next year presidential polls. A native of Katsina, Masari is a former National Welfare Secretary to the APC during the time of the Comrade Adams Oshomole-led National Working Committee of the party. Another source who is close to Tinubu told our correspondent that Tinubu's choice of Masari came as a term of rescuing the support and buying into President Muhammadu Buhari to his presidential aspiration of the national leader of APC in the next year primaries. I can tell you that there is tension within the party APC over the choice of the running mates of Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, the presidential candidate. The source, who pleaded not to be mentioned, said, according to the source, numerous camps are emerging and joining for the slot, all trying to get the position. The window that APC has to submit Masari's name to substitute Masari's name with another person is drawing closer, and all is doing all within their power to ensure that they clinch that slot. The source said, adding that series of meetings have been taking place within and outside Abuja, the nation's headquarters. The source said, adding that no fewer than 4 northern governors elected are in the race to pair up with Tinubu. There are governors who are lobbying and deploying their foot soldiers with a view to achieve this aim. According to the source, 3 of the governors are from the northwest and 1 is from the north central, adding that 3 former governors as well as 7 top governors officers also in the contention for the slot. The source added that the heat generated by the fury commencement of the gladiators in the party is compounding and it bringing a lot of trouble in. A lot of persons are interested. INEC has given window till July the 15th if the vice presidential person will be changed. The stipulation for the electoral law and independent National Electoral Commission guideline and timetable, the standard bearer of the All Progressive Congress, Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, has returned his duly completed nomination form to INEC. The forms are returned on Wednesday. They were returned on Wednesday, June the 15th, 2 days ahead of the scheduled time. However, the slot for the vice presidential candidate is causing a lot of itch in the party right now, as some people are not comfortable with a Muslim ticket, while others want to have it for themselves, irrespective of whether a Muslim ticket. So this is what is going on right now in APC. There's a lot of turbulence going on, and INEC is also looking at it as Nigerians are wondering what else could follow. Well, the matter is becoming a real serious one. A lot of persons, a lot of people are beginning to see that APC as a party may not be ready to do the biddings of Nigerians, as they are looking at doing other things that favors them. Okay, looking at other things that favors them, and have refused, okay, to get to the heed of the people. A party who is not concerned about you from the very 10101. I mean, you must pick the candidate of your choice. But when a party just started, and what they are looking at, they are already, in turn already, they don't care about what's happening to you, then there is serious trouble. It calls for serious, view. You have to really put your eyes down and watch what is really happening, because if you can't be considered, if your opinion cannot be viewed and accepted, then there is problem. Then you really need to begin to re-examine and wonder if you are really needed, or if you are going to be considered at all when the whole thing starts. Okay, so this is what is really happening. This is what is really going on, and why everybody must be careful. Okay, and why everybody must be careful. So my wonderful people, that it is becoming really clear to us, and Nigerians, we cannot even begin to, dabble between opinions on all these things that are going on. We must be clear on our mark. We must rise up, and we must ensure that we do not allow, okay, wicked set of people who call themselves leaders to be the determinants. I mean, for instance, there are a large population of Christians in Nigeria. You want to tell me that in the whole of APC North, there is no Christian that could be, that could match Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, if for nothing. Listening to the people starts from as the nitty-gritty. Do not do a Muslim or a Christian ticket. I know some people will say it does not matter, but how do you feel? A decision that involves you is being made, and you don't have anybody representing you. No matter that decision, no matter how good, there is still that itch in your mind that your interest, your view will not be considered. Don't forget that religion shapes how we begin to think, how we see things. Don't forget that. Don't ever forget that. And so if there is a balance, although we know that people have been there and it did not quite make any difference, people have been there, they didn't quite do anything for us. However, okay, if things begin to happen and you feel that your interest is not represented in any way, then you know that there is trouble. The people will not be happy, and it starts from as little as that. So how can you keep quiet and just pretend that everything is well? If you're going to listen to the people, let's start saying the listening. Listening is a skill. Let's start understanding that you will listen to the people. So it starts from as little as you listening to them. You still have opportunity to change. The Christian population in the country, I don't think, I know that some who are politicians say it does not matter. But again, does it really not matter? Even God, when he wants to make something for a man, he would look for somebody also to tell a man, to say, this is what I want to do. What do you think? A man that, is God, is the all deciding factor. Nobody can say, no, don't do it that way. No, but he will still talk to a man about it and say, this is what I want to do about your race. So what do you think? So it is important that people feel included. Leave us a comment. Bye for now.